Oh, hold on, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. 1080 peak. Yeah, you can start.
Okay. We originally wanted to do the globalization of Walmart, but she wouldn't let us, so then we picked GE instead. Yeah, that's my intro. The GE chief executive, Jeffrey M. wrote in the October 2009 edition of the Harvard Business Review, that success in developing countries is a prerequisite for continued vitality in the developed ones. As a result, the company was full on adopting the reverse innovation model, which is also known as the trickle-up effect. With this, he sent shockwaves through the U.S.-based business world. And when you look at the numbers, I mean, you'll understand why he decided to do the trickle-up effect. When they did their article in the Harvard Business Review, GE revenue soared from $4.8 billion, or 19% of their total revenues, in 1980 to $97 billion, which is more than half of the total revenues for 2008 based on that model. While the idea of reverse innovation or the trickle-up effect is nothing new, the business climate was right for the large-scale adoption of GE. With the global economy in peril right now due to the economic crisis, multinationals are increasingly seeking alternatives to old revenues and product development models. Reverse innovation is creating entry-level products for developing nations and then repackaging them for sale in richer nations. This solves many problems for multinationals. By reducing product development costs, and it increases revenue by diversifying globally. But truly, to see the gains of reverse innovation business practice, companies must make an honest effort to observe what makes it profitable. Most importantly, understanding how emerging markets like China, India, Brazil, and Africa have become politically stable, more self-reliant, and how innovation is now driven locally. In the Business Week article that analyzed GE, it was written by C.K. Crawlid. He created the 5 tips to the reverse model, which GE's actually adopted and has taken on themselves to help guide their model that they use now. The first step is affordable products. Emerging nations can't afford goods priced in the U.S. and Western Europe, which pushes companies to find inexpensive materials or manufacturing options. Then they use leapfrog technologies, which is developing countries that lack 20th century infrastructure. So they have fast-forwarded to newer technologies such as mobile phones and solar energy. Most countries that are not adequately developed yet don't have mobile phones, and they don't have solar energy. And right now, solar energy is the way that a lot of countries are trying to go, because they're trying to be more self-reliant. And right now, GE is one of the major manufacturers of wind turbines in the world. They try to service ecosystems. Entrepreneurs in poor nations often must rely on others to help, creating new partnerships like video game cafes, where gamers test offerings such as online identity verification. Robust systems, which is emerging markets require products that work in rugged conditions. A gadget sturdy enough to survive monsoons can handle spilled coffee in Boston and San Diego. These 5 steps aren't directly GE's, but they've been modified by them. New applications where customers in poor countries have few product choices, providing market openings and add-ons that update and extend the lives of existing current merchandise. And right now, when it comes to how GE enters into different markets, a majority of their market entry is done through joint ventures with either government entities or huge private entities that are located or operated by the government. Just recently, I think it was 2008, in Abu Dhabi, they did an $8 billion joint venture that covers commercial finance, clean energy research, and development, aviation, and training for the region's next generation of leaders. A lot of people know GE as their light bulbs and their wind power, but they also have a huge avionics division right now to help increase fuel efficiency and the actual electronics that go into the aviation units themselves. With China, there was a private group that was actually hired by GE for the joint venture, because GE wasn't directly involved with it. It was their agreement with the aviation industry in China. through China, it was a state-owned aircraft manufacturer to form a new joint venture company to develop and market integrated avionics systems for commercial aircraft customers. This just started in 2009 and they haven't fully implemented it yet. They're probably looking about mid-2010 before they implement the new avionics in China. And also, just recently, India is trying to find a way that they can become more self-reliant and generate their own power. In its attempt to go local, GE Energy, through a joint venture acquired in May 2009, a majority stake in Indotech Transformers Ltd. It's a power transformer manufacturer based in the southern Indian city of, I can't even pronounce that. GE's joint venture with Mexico, they own a 74.35% in that Indotech company. India's current 5-year economic plan aims to have generation capacity of 78,700 megawatts by 2012 to meet its rising demand of the fast-growing economy. GE Energy is one of the largest manufacturers of wind turbines in the world and has begun the construction of wind turbine, or it's created a wind turbine assembly in that city that I can't pronounce.
Chennai. Okay, I need to stop this.